counting down to first pitch in Southern California. The Mariners and the Angels are coming up next. Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL West matchup. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their order will read like this. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, center fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon.
Just overmatched him there.
First pitch, 105.
Just off the plate and high, ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And this is fouled back and out of play. Shallow center. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with two bases.
Michael Saunders will stand in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number two hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here, he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Kyle Seager will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And this ball will be chopped foul. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind it and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Fouled back. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Justin Smoke will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Hard hit towards center. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. And you get a look there at Mike Scioscia's starting lineup for the Angels as they'll line up like this. Eric Aybar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And Aybar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Mike Trout will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Here now the 2-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
Right back to the changeup, just as effective here. It's 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Raul Ibanez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Trout with his lead at second, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot. You need to be able to commit to what you're doing.
Got him. Angels leave 1. They're down 1-0. Dustin Ackley leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Fielder, Dustin Ackley.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Oh, and he squares up on this one as it's hit high and deep out to straightaway right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0. Willie Bloomquist will dig in here.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Willie Bloomquist.
First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No outs, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Richards will do this himself, and that's the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Mike Zunino is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And now they've got a man caught out there.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is, run till they tag you.
Brad Miller will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Mariners strike for a run in the inning thanks to Dustin Ackley. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Howie Kendrick will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Howie Kendrick. Let's go, Angels. Here we go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He'll try again, 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Number 20 steps in now. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. David Freese get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And a changeup again. He's really messing with him here. It's 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And he struck him out. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Number 99 is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, number 99.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Ibanez is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Michael Saunders will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
A man at second with one down, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Richards with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Kyle Seager will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he got him to swing early on the changeup there as this is skied out towards straightaway right. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number three. One left for Seattle, but they're on top 2-0. Cole Calhoun makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Chris Iannetta started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And that's taken in by Ackley, 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Eric Aybar.
Eric Aybar will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Justin Smoak will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Justin Smoak.
First offering on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Richards is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth.
That's a good pitch right there, inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone, and as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Dustin Ackley stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Let's go, Angels!
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third.
2 batters now in the inning, and he's gotten a pop-up and a little soft liner, so he's making it look pretty easy out there.
Willie Bloomquist will dig in. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their two. Mike Trout will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
For the Angels, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
And with one away now, we'll see Albert Pujols hit with the bases empty. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Raul Ibanez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1.
Come on, Angels!
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. Mike Zunino will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Trout is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
Brad Miller will dig in. He popped out his first time. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Number 99 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Howie Kendrick will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Number 20 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a 1-out single.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
David Freese will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate at strike 1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And that's taken in by Ackley. 2 away now. Cole Calhoun will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Michael Saunders will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Michael Saunders.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Strike.
1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Therefore it is Ibar. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Kyle Seager will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're up 2-0. Chris Iannetta will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A tag for 1.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Mike Trout will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Boy, he's been giving guys fits with that pitch. They've chased it all game long.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And they're going to slice this deficit back down to 1, as this should be good for extra bases. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far. He's got 2 of them. This offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
First pitch coming. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Raul Ibanez will stand in. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Up high. 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Now a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Justin Smoak will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Justin Smoak.
And here's the first pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. In the air to right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Willie Bloomquist will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Lined hard to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains deadlocked at... David Freese will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Yoervis Medina will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Yoervis Medina.
On a big swing here as he drives this one out to deep right center field. This is to the track, to the wall, and gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead. Cole Calhoun will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. That'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Eric Ibar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Runner not going anywhere at second, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Albert Pujols will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Angels strike for a run on the homer by David Freese. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-2 Angels. Mike Zunino will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped fouled at home plate. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. And the Mariners have come back to tie it at 3. Brad Miller will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Ernesto Frieri is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 49, Ernesto Frieri.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And guys, I think the heavy stuff has arrived. This has got to be as hard as we've seen all afternoon.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Michael Saunders will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Robinson Cano will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Oh, and this goes right past him. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, this has been a tight back-and-forth game, so you'd hate to have it decided on a play like this, but you picked the wrong time to make a mistake of this magnitude, and that lets the go-ahead run come in to score.
Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The M's lead it. Raul Ibanez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to. Charlie Furbush is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so be a one-batter outing.
And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Well, it doesn't matter who's out there right now. He's just had no luck against anyone. And this one, it gives him the sombrero. His 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Fouled straight back. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Come on!
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. Number 20 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Number 20.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. David Freese will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he leans into a curveball there as it's hit high and deep out to left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this one gets away. That could be a run. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4. Justin Smoke will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label, and this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2. Willie Bloomquist will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 4. Chris Iannetta is set to go now as we lead off
Bottom of the Angel ninth. Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 99 is there, and he has it for the out.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the two outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it, and he puts it away.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Mike Trout will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Mike Trout.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate, and he nearly chased a bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. Mike Zunino will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. Brad Miller will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Brad Miller.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
And a ball 1-0.
And he doesn't look like the same reliever here in his third inning of work. looking a little worse for wear out there.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
And this is going to remain a tie ball game thanks to a great throw here from the outfield. This is all about getting yourself in a good position to fire home, and he uncorks a beauty to keep this ball game even.
Michael Saunders will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. Can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Oh, all you needed there was a fly ball to get that go-ahead run home. Well, now with 2 away, it's no cinch that they'll be able to take this lead.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Now the 0-2 pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ibanez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits. Albert Pujols will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Tom Wilhelmsen will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Wilhelmsen.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And reined in 1 away. Raul Ibanez will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Raul Ibanez.
Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball, maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. The 1-2. Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Angels held in check there. Score remains tied at 4. Fernando Salas will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Fernando Salas.
Kyle Seager will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Now he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And this will be fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Justin Smoke will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And this will be grounded foul past Pujols at first. Ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. The Mariners are down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Number 20 will bat down, 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, number 20.
First pitch coming. Hit hard on the ground to short. One away. David Freese will get another shot. He homered back in the 7th inning of this one. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Cole Calhoun will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Yeah, you know, this is a team that doesn't bunt a whole lot. They had the fewest sacrifice bunts of anybody in baseball last year. But they do put it on right here, and it's going to work out well for them. That moves the runner to second now with 1 away.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this is the guy.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue.
And this is new life here with 2 away. By right, he should be getting ready to take the field, but he's able to reach here after that ball gets away. And now, anything can happen with a runner on base.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Oh, and this goes right past him. And this will get all the way out near the 365 sign now. And the Angels are going to walk off a winner.
Well, you know, once you get that guy to third base, there's a ton of different ways to get him home. But you sure as heck don't see it happen this way very often. This is a tough way to lose a game.
And the Angels offensively this afternoon were led by the man you see here, David Freese. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 5-4. So long from Anaheim.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Fernando Salas. The loss goes to Tom Wilhelmsen. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.